All right, guys. So today was day, I don't know what day it was.
23, I think.
Something like that. Somewhere in the 20s. It was speed and agility. Here, come up here. So I want you to look at how wet these shirts are. We both just entered the Shanti ASYLUM wet T-shirt contest. So let's talk about this, because I'll say what my takeaway was, and you say what your takeaway was. For me, I tweaked my left ankle at some point last week. I don't know when. Like game day and overtime, the last couple of days last week, I could feel that outer ankle. And you said the other day you saw that you could tell it was swollen.
Right.
And so I didn't really get a good workout with vertical plyo because I couldn't do a lot. Sunday we were at the Panthers championship game. Hello. And I didn't do back to core. Yesterday was a relief day. I used it as a relief day, even though I could have used it as a makeup day. So like I haven't worked out in like 2.5 days, and I was feeling it. Like my body, it just affects my mood. Like I'm not in a good mood. It kind of brings me down.
Right.
But when we started this workout, I struggled in the beginning, and it was hard for me. And I noticed you were going strong, and you haven't missed a day.
Right.
And he told me he did back to core on Sunday. He hasn't missed a day.
Yeah.
And it was like there was a tipping point in that workout to where at the beginning, I don't know if you knew it or not, but you were my motivation to keep going, because I was like, damn, Jarrell's killing it. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I'm not feeling this. And then it's like I had to fight through that mindset, and then it kicked in and I did good. Mm-hmm. And then towards the end, I was like, I could tell you were starting to fade.
Right.
And that's when I told you, I'm like, dude, whether you realize it or not, you're motivating me. It doesn't matter if we're going the same speed, or if one of us is better at one thing than the other. It doesn't matter. It's just a matter that we're there together and that we don't give up and stop, because it was brutal. I mean, I could tell we both left it all on the carpet.
Yeah, I was giving it up. Yeah, you're right. I felt a little fresher in the beginning.
Yeah.
And through the warm up, I was like, wow, I'm not when
you were fast.
Anything, I was like, wow. And then something clicked in my head and said, okay, I still got a ways to go. So now the mental thing kicks in. I better reserve some of this. Yeah. And by that time, it had kicked in.
Yeah.
And it was too late then, because like we were transitioning from one thing to another, and there was no break.
Yeah.
So you saw I kept stopping, trying to get my break, and then that's when I needed you to kind of pull me through, because if you hadn't have been here, I probably would have sat out a few.
Well, a
little bit longer.
Here's what's funny about that. Like during some of the bear crawls, for example, there were times where like I'd look up and both of us would stop because we were tired, and I'd look up and there was 12 seconds. And the difference between being by yourself and being with somebody is that I can look over him and look at the clock and see we got 12 seconds left and be like, Jarrell, let's get up and back one more time.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't do that if I was by myself.
Right.
And I'm like, if I push him, then it'll push me. Even though I don't feel like doing it, he doesn't feel like doing it. It's like if I challenge him, then it makes me have to man up. And I mean, dude, I'm like soaking. Like during the cool down, I'm just dripping. And I'm like, the music was off and we were both sitting there breathing heavy.
Right.
And it was crazy.
It took me a minute to catch my breath again, even through the stretch. And, it hadn't been that way. Even through the stretch, I could feel myself coming down. But it took me a minute to get my breath back on this one.
I tell you what, even though I only missed a day or so, I felt it, man. I could tell I missed. It doesn't take much. And I don't know what tomorrow. I think tomorrow might be strength. I don't remember. But it's just, God, in my mood, my whole mindset feels better.
Right. Yeah. Got that first one out the way. You can kick it in.
All right, guys. That's it for today. We will see you guys tomorrow. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right.
See you tomorrow. Peace.